The OKRA Dance Company graced the stage at the Elmont Public Library in celebration of Black History Month. The performers took us on a brief journey of American dance through its African roots and European influences, from Africa to Broadway.
It's important for the library to have these in order to get people out to see what's really going on in the community, what goes on in the world, and because it's Black History Month, it's something great for everyone to enjoy.
The Brooklyn-based dance company performs traditional and modern African-American dances in every corner of the world. The dancers today provide a historical and cultural context while entertaining the audience.
The OKRA Dance Company has been in existence for over 20 years. It was started by two dancers, Philip Bond and Bernadine Jennings, both who had a great interest in African-American cultural styles and also danced professionally in those styles, from more traditional black modern dance to swing to jazz and to tap. And over the years, the company has been comprised of all African-Americans who hold those values very deeply, and who are excellent performers in their own right, from Broadway to television to traditional modern dance companies. And we come together to do these shows to not only hold on to the cultural legacy of dance, but to share it with audiences and let them know how closely the things that they know might be to things that they thought were unfamiliar to them.
It was a practice that was actually called dancing the slaves. Now, obviously there were slaves on these ships, but there were also the sailors. These sailors, too, were required to dance. And I want you to imagine that this might be a dance that you would have seen on the deck of that ship.
It's obviously difficult to pack in 500 years of history in 50 minutes. So when we comprise our shows, what we try to do is pick highlights of things that particularly show contrast. So, for example, we'll show an Irish jig, and then we'll show tap dancing. Or we'll show the quadrille, and then we'll show the minuet, which is the more European version. Or we'll talk about square dancing, and we'll talk about that in relation to swing dancing, or something like that. So that is the way that we tell the history, through this comparison and contrast of things that are familiar to us, but we might not have thought about the ways that they're familiar together.
Bringing a different lens on Black history in America offers new insight and meaning.
We talk about civil rights, we talk about Martin Luther King, we talk about Coretta Scott King and Harriet Tubman and these other people. So it offers a more refreshing take, you know, and it helps to color in the lines and the pictures, I think, a little bit more of just how we got to be here and how dance has influenced and affected, you know, and has been an outlet for the people, you know, in the stories that we read.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and right.
During the program, the dancers welcomed audience members to the stage to learn basic dance steps.
Oh, I love to participate. I'm a participating kind of person. So when they said come on the stage, I said, what the heck, why not? And so she showed us the steps, just me and one other woman, and we got up and we just did whatever she said to do. And the show today was very interesting, from Africa to Broadway. It was a very interesting little history of our past and where we come from, and I'm always interested in that.
Today's event was fun and cool, and I learned a lot about the African history. It was Africa to Broadway, and everybody was dancing, and it was a really good show.
I thought it was excellent, beautiful. I thought the young lady did really beautiful moves I would like to learn to do. And the gentleman, he complimented her. He was so graceful, so I really enjoyed the show.
For Push Pause in Elmont, this is Stephanie Brumsey.